Welcome! In this video, we're going to cover the basics of additional objects. Let's get started! First things first. You can find the Additional Objects docking window under the Start tab in the Windows group. The content of this window will depend on the object you've selected. There are different types of additional objects like child objects, wall openings, and wall segments. Now, let's start with additional child objects, which we also call user components. These are defined by the user and can be created on predefined profiles like iProfiles, uProfiles, or tProfiles. These profiles are perfect for adding custom, non-standard geometry to your drawing. You can create them directly from the property of a selected shaft component, such as the shaft door. The child objects are inserted relative to the base point of the selected component. And here's the cool part. You can create as many as you want, and they can even contain other child objects. Remember, additional child objects are specific to your project and won't permanently affect the parent component. Let's see how this works in practice. To create a new child object, select a parent component, like the shaft, and in the docking window, click Add New under Standard. A new window will pop up with several options. For this example, we'll choose User Component from the DigiPara BIM library. Click Select User Component, and from the next window, select, for example, an upright I-type profile from the common components. Confirm your choice by clicking OK, then click the arrow to move to the next step. Here you can assign the component group which controls the visibility of the new component. In this case, we'll keep the beams group selected. Once done, close the dialog by clicking Finish. Easy, right? Now, as you can see, the insertion point is aligned with the base point of the parent object, in this case, the shaft. In the Additional Objects window, you can rename the object, copy it, or delete it. The Properties window gives you tons of options to customize the profile. You can rename it, change the type, set an angle, and customize its size and location. Let's take a step further by positioning the profile manually using equations. Under Location, set the position and angle calculation to Manually by Equations. If you scroll down, you'll notice the 3D parameters are now available for equation input. For example, let's position the profile by entering the equation dz minus 1000 in the z0 field, where dz represents the shaft height. For x0, input, for example, the formula 215 plus 0.5 multiplied by Cw, with Cw being the car width. Similarly, for y0, use the equation 280 plus 0.5 multiplied by Cd, where Cd refers to the car depth. Pretty easy, right? You can use basic operations like multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction to position your components exactly where you want them. Next up, let's talk about additional wall openings. Start by selecting the shaft, then go to Additional Wall Openings in the Additional Objects window. Click Add New. To customize it, click the arrow next to H1. This allows you to choose which side of the wall the opening should be on, and adjust the distances from the inner shaft walls or modify the size of the opening itself. Finally, let's add some additional wall segments. Make sure the shaft is selected, then go back to the docking window and click Add New under Additional Wall Segments. Just like with wall openings, you have the same options to locate and customize the segments. Plus, for wall segments, you can specify a different material through the Properties window. And that's it! Thanks for watching!